Has there been any other art forms that you typically enjoy or other hobbies that you wish you could, or that you'd like to at some point combine with content specifically? Maybe like cooking or like physical art or something like that.
I'm gonna be real. Almost my entire life is just devoted to doing what I do now. Outside of being online, I don't do a lot other than go to work. So I can't give you a specific example in that regard, but there's other avenues that I've wanted to explore that I just haven't yet. Like I've always been interested in music, but I've never done it. Well, I played piano when I was a little kid, but that's about it.
Sure.
But like I've edited a couple of music videos here and there for people, and I'm like, oh, I like doing this. I'd like to do this more. Uh, and I just haven't had the opportunity yet. And I'd even like to get into music myself at some point.
Sure. And do you
So
think that would
I
take
guess that.
I guess in a way you do already combine certain content with like the vlogs or whatnot, right? It's kind of adding your personality to whatever lifestyle you go about.
Hmm.
Um, and speaking of vlogs, like, do you feel like the recording process of a vlog is like, do you feel like creatively it feels different than producing video game content, or do you find that it's like commentary is commentary, regardless of how I put it or whatnot?
I think it's definitely different because my vlogs are in the daily aspect, so it's literally just film my life.
Of course.
It's not like I'm sitting there talking about a game or talking about what's going on in the game. It's like I'm filming stuff as it happens throughout my day. So it's definitely a different beast. I will admit that there's a lot of times where like nothing interesting happens, so I'm just filming something at the end of the day just so that I have content.
Sure.
And at times I'm like, well, what the hell am I even talking about at this point? But I've kept it up for what how long daily vlogging now? I think I'm in my eighth or ninth year now. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna miss a day, even if it's not that interesting.
Sure.
But
And do
like, I'm
you,
sure I have people watching from when I started who have been following my life, and it's like that's cool.
yeah. Do you think it like almost makes part of your life more interesting as well, just having it documented? Like, do you find some enjoyment of like, do you feel like it helps with your appreciation of the everyday moment? Like, do you find you have more appreciation for your lifestyle in general after it?
100%
Yeah.
because uh, I've had people ask me before, like, why do your vlog channel doesn't even get that much traction? Why do you keep doing it? It's like I like I like the thought that I'm going to be able to look back on my younger years when I'm older,
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
or when I'm a grown ass man and I have kids, they can watch what I used to be like if they want to. I don't know why they would want to do that. Like, oh, that look, this my dad is a 16-year-old. That's weird.
Of
But
course.
yeah, that's why. Um, the hell was the question? I
Well,
completely
I'm
spaced
just
out.
like, I know like there are certain things that when I do, I don't always fully appreciate what's happening unless I actually turn that camera on and later
Yeah,
rewatch it and I realize, wow, that was actually something that was really special that happened in my life. And not only do I have it documented now, but I also fully understand this is special and I'm presenting it as something special to the rest of the world, you know? So I
yeah,
guess I was mainly just wondering about appreciation. Do you find that you appreciate those little things a lot more because it's being documented, basically?
definitely. And especially with the vlogs being behind, like when I get to editing the videos like a few months later, I'm like, oh, I remember this. And then
Right.
I'm like, oh, I'm really glad I filmed that. And then there's times where I forget to film something, and then later down the line, I'm like, why the hell didn't I film that?
Of
You
course.
know? So yeah,
And
definitely.
to kind of like to flip the question a little bit, do you find that there are moments in your lifestyle that you are like about to film or something that you're about to document, and then you feel like maybe it's not good to do this. Maybe I should just enjoy this for what it is for now and not document. Like, does it have the reverse sometimes of almost lowering appreciation for the moment?
I wouldn't say that it lowers appreciation. I sort of I had to learn not to film everything.
Absolutely.
Uh, and I won't go into like specific details, but during my time of being a daily vlogger, I've been in two relationships, and I'm very grateful that those exes didn't make me take down videos that had them in them.
Right.
But I did sort of have to learn like because daily vlogging became such a huge aspect of my life, I had to sort
Right.
of learn don't film every date you go on. you know, keep some of it between just you two,
Yeah.
and I've
For
definitely
sure.
gotten better with that.
Hey there. You just watched a clip from my creative podcast. If you'd like to check out the full episode, you can support me over on Patreon, and if not, you can subscribe to check out more clips coming here soon.